Continuing with the Hagdama and the severity and how important the mitzvah of Shmiras HaLashon is. Last week we discussed how Doimi spoke Lashon Hara about David HaMelech to Shaul. Here we're going to talk about a little bit of a different side. Chazal tell us that in a generation that does not have Balei Lashon Hara, they get amazing miracles. Whereas David and his generation were full of tzaddikim, of Talmidei Chacham, of great people. When they went out to battle, they lost men. People died in the battle, even though they were great tzaddikim. Whereas in the door of Achav was a terrible king. It was a tremendous Baal Avodah Zarah, and his wife, they were Rishoyim, and because of them, they caused mass famine in the land because of the Avodah Zarah that they caused. But when they went out to battle, they did not lose a single man. And Chazal tell us the reason is because in that generation, they did not speak Lashon Hara about each other. At that time, Ovadia, who was one of the servants of Achav, who was a Yirei Shamayim, went and he hid 100 Nevi'im who Achav wanted to murder. And he hid them in a cave and he fed them. And there were many people that knew. That this is what that Ovadia was doing. And nobody told Achav. Nobody told on him that this is what was done. And in that schus, Ovadia saved these Nevi'im, he himself was Zoicha to Nevuah. And in the schus of all of Klal Yisrael, not speaking Lashon Hara, they went out to war and they did not lose a man. We see when a person is careful about the respect for his fellow man and not speaking badly about anybody, any of his fellow Jews, HaKadosh Baruch Hu sends extra siyata d'shmaya to that generation, to the point where a hafla of a fella much greater than when there are tzaddikim. Be'ez Hashem, we should all be zoiche to see amazing nisim and in the schus of our being careful with our Shmiras HaLashon. Thank you for listening. To hear more shurim like this one, go to jfoundations.com. If you'd like to support us or sponsor an episode, go to jfoundations.com/support.